I wanted to come on really quick and show you all the medicine that I take. Let me open up my water because I'm actually getting ready to take my medicine now.
He is being annoying little twat and throwing stuff at me for Shauna.
Reiki, come here. Come here, Ray. What?
Those with the cream and the whipped cream in it.
Yeah, they're gonna give you. It's 5 of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay, give her one of those, and maybe she won't be a brat. Give me a hug.
Oh, you want me?
Love you too. Just ask them if you can have one. They'll give you one. Okay, so. Okay, so we are vegetarians, and our doctor definitely recommends that we take B6 and B12. So we just get the B complex vitamin, non-GMO, vegetarian capsule. We also take cayenne and garlic pills. I love these. Like, it just kind of like, it really helps with inflammation. I actually noticed with my cycle, it helped. I didn't have cramps. Like, I didn't need to take Tylenol or anything while I was on my cycle. So that was pretty awesome. I think that was like the cayenne doing that. And then the garlic, of course, is just like a natural antibiotic. So it just keeps you cleansed. And it was like, I noticed like when I take these, I don't have like pain in my knees, you know, like from going up and down the stairs. I don't really feel a lot of like joint pain. That's what I could say these help with. I take potassium. I just have always take potassium because I hate getting Charlie horses. And I haven't dealt with a Charlie horse in years. You know, I just take potassium and I stay hydrated. And of course, vitamin C. And I'm actually almost out of these. But these are my prenatal vitamins that my OBGYN prescribed to me. So I still take these because I'm still nursing my baby. So they still refill them. Just as long as I need them to refill them, they still refill them. So this is my medicine. I don't, you know, take anything else. You know, for those of you who are new to my channel, new to my organization, new to my story, I was about 22 years old when I came home from college for the summer. And I went to get my annual physical. And my numbers were just all over the place. Like, my doctor was ready to give me high blood pressure pills. And he told me I was pre-diabetic. And that scared the crap out of me. And so I was just like, well, what is it? Like, what can I do to not hear you say that to me ever again? Like, I just wanted him to take it back. Like, what can I do to not be this person? And he was just like, well, first of all, you can cut down on your salt intake. And I'm like, well, I'm not really like one of those kind of people that need to add a bunch of salt. Now, pepper, that's different. But I'm not one of those people that need to add a bunch of salt to my food that I get. So what do you mean, like, cut down on my salt? And he was like, well, what people don't realize is pork is like the saltiest food. You know, during the process of them preserving it, it is like, you know, they put it through a lot of chemicals, processed, you know, whatever, to preserve the meat. You know, when they put it in a store. So it's very high in sodium even before you season it, he told me. So I'm like, okay, that's pork. And he said, then next is beef. And so I'm like, okay, pork and beef. All right, well, I guess that's a wrap on those two things. And I kid you not, I have not had pork and beef since that day. And that was December 1st of 2006. December 1st, 2006. That's when I stopped eating pork and I stopped eating beef. And then from there, I just weaned myself off of chicken. I was just doing a lot of turkey. Like I was doing like like I would go to the deli and have them slice. I wasn't even getting the stuff that was like prepackaged. I was going to the deli and I was having them slice me turkey, like the deli turkey to make sandwiches. I would do that. I would do turkey bacon. I would do turkey sausage links, turkey patties, and I was doing a lot of like tuna, but like not like tuna fish, like with all the Miracle Whip, all of the relish. But no, I was just doing tuna, pepper, and mustard. That was it. I was mixing tuna, mustard, and I was putting pepper on it as a seasoning, and that was it. And then I was doing a lot of baked tilapia. Like I was baking tilapia, and I would make it with like broccoli and rice. So I did that a lot until I got turned on to the plant-based products, and then I stopped eating chicken altogether, and then I stopped eating turkey altogether. So really, all I was doing was seafood. So I like pretty much like became a Presbyterian. Yes, honey.
Presbyterian.
What did I say? Presbyterian?
Yeah.
I think that's a religion.
What are you doing? Oh, you just my charger.
Yeah. What percent am I on?
30.
What percent are you on?
0.
Oh, here. Out.
Because I need it for remote.
Oh.
Or is there one in here?
Yeah, that probably is because I have to keep hiding them.
Hiding them from
I don't know exactly where it is.
I'm not looking in that drawer.
Probably not in there.
Traumatized.
Whatever. Stop kicking it. Stop.
She like, stop. This might be me.
I know. She always be kicking it now. But anyway. So, that's my story. And that was 2006, 2007. So, yeah. So, I was pescatarian. Not Presbyterian. Pescatarian. And so, I still have pescatarian days. I still have days where I'm like, oh my God, I need some salmon. And it's usually like around my cycle. Like when I'm on my cycle's coming, I start craving seafood. So I still have some days, you know, but you know, that's my story. So me changing that up, I have not heard anything. I think the last time I heard anything mentioned about high blood pressure was when I was having Onai, when I was pregnant with my oldest, who was just in here. When I was having her, my blood pressure was high. And in 2020, right before my back surgery, my blood pressure was high. But that's because my body was in extreme pain. Like my body was in like fight mode. So I don't play about my blood pressure these days. Like if my blood pressure is high, like I'm about to be trying to figure out why and figuring out what I need to do, because that is our body's way of telling us that something is not right. So get your blood pressure checked. Even like if I'm in Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, I always stop at the little booth with the cuff and I be getting things checked, you know. So lately my blood pressure has been high. I have a lot on my plate right now, and I may have, you know, some stress that I need to overcome. So you know, actually I, you know, started a new job, a new part-time job where I'm more physical. So I unload my loads. She's trying to show y'all what is you doing? Oh yeah? What is you doing, boo-boo? You done? You done? See, I'm filling milk up in this one. And she drinking on that one. But yeah, so I actually got me a part-time job where I'm more physical. So it's like I'm getting paid to work out when I go to work, you know, because I need to move around a lot more, you know. So that's what I'm doing to work on my blood pressure. So I'm going to, you know, be checking it probably before the end of this week to see where it is. But I haven't had any issues. I don't have any prescription medicine that I take. When I had my back surgery in 20, no. When I had Amari in September, I think they sent me home with iron pills, and of course they sent me home with ibuprofen. They sent me home with Tylenol, and they sent me home with a stool softener. So it was like just the regular old, you just had a baby kind of stuff. But I don't even take those anymore. Um, if I'm in excruciating, like if it's if it's like cold outside and my joints and stuff are hurting and I'm feeling real bad, I might take an ibuprofen, but I don't even remember the last time I had to take ibuprofen or Tylenol. I just been keeping up with my vitamins. So get y'all some vitamins. Okay, I love this one. I actually had to just order some more turmeric. So since I don't have turmeric vitamins to take in the capsule, I just make sure I sprinkle some on my food because I have the turmeric powder for the seasoning. So just, you know, just start paying more attention to your body and what you put in your body, what you put on your body, because it makes just all of the difference, and I'm not just thinking about me now this year. I'm thinking like I want to be around for my grandchildren. I want to be around if I can to see my great grandchildren, and so everything that I do now to my body is going to affect that, so just think about it. And I'm over 300 pounds, so you don't you don't find a whole lot of over 300-pound African American women that aren't taking any prescription medicine. So I'm just saying it to say it's possible. They want us to be on this medicine and rely on this medicine, but we don't have to. It's our choice. There are natural alternatives. There are other things that we could be doing. Like first and foremost, changing what we eat. Because all of these restaurants and fast food drive-throughs are here for a reason, to keep us sick. So we have to decide whether we driving through or we driving past. The decision is ours. But best believe it's definitely affecting our health and our well-being. And not only that, our children are learning from us. So I'm just grateful that like I didn't know, like I had never tried asparagus until I was like 37, 36, 37. Like, but I'm already like got her chewing on it and she's just 6 months old. So I'm just grateful that I'm learning so that I can pass on what I've learned to them so that they're not repeating the cycle of unhealthy eating, unhealthy lifestyles. I mean, we're not perfect. I just was eating chips. I was just eating potato chips in the car, but nobody's perfect. And I've had an emotional week and I tend to be an emotional eater. So it just is what it is. But all we can do is try our best. That's why I'm in here taking my vitamins. Tomorrow's going to be a beautiful day, I believe. I got to check the weather again. But we'll get out and be active again tomorrow, And so we're just going to keep on doing the best we can do. But just know that you are beautiful. You are worth it. You are smart. Like, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Like, get in that mirror. Tell yourself, I am beautiful. I am smart. I am worthy. I am a good mother. I am a good daughter. I'm a good sister. I'm a good student. I'm a good learner. I am enough. I deserve the best. I'm full of wealth. I have an abundance of peace. I have an abundance of joy. Hi. And that's all. Tell yourself that as much as you need to. And just know I love you. Peace.